Now, it might seem like the camping season is a ways off, but it is time now to start looking at things like RVs, so you're ready. Today, we're getting a look at the newest units around. Andrew LaCombe is in Ishpeming this morning to tell us a little bit more. Andrew?
Good morning, Vicki. I'm in front of a 29-foot bunkhouse RV right now. If you look at this, we're outside of it, but this is one of the newest features. It has an outdoor kitchen. So, I mean, can you imagine you're all around at a campground or someplace and no one has to go inside to get food or anything. They can do stuff out here. So that's one of the newest features of a unit like this. And now, one other way, Dave's going to show us how you can get more shade on these campers. So let's check that out.
This is part of the power package that they have here. And one of the best features of this is if one person is there, it's not the manual awning, and the wind comes up here suddenly, and you can put the awning out simply by the push of a button. I don't know if we'll go all the way with the pole. We'll stop there. From there, if the wind comes up, all you do is simply push the button one more time. It's part of the power package. The other parts of the power package are the power tongue jack and the power stabilizer jacks.
All right.
That's controlled here by the control panel. Control panel is right here, so you got all your functions as far as turning the lights on and off, your water heater, your water pump, and then you also have the monitors for your black tank, your gray tank, and your fresh water tank. So all your controls are in one easy spot here. Now, as you move in through the camper, another new feature is this tray ceiling with the LED light. Almost looks like a two-story camper. As you move in with the bunkhouse, a great feature is the U-shaped dinette. So you can not only fit mom and dad. I like to say mom and dad can go on the ends, and you stick the kids in there that they can't run out and get away from the table. Put huge drawers for storing pots and pans or whatever. The bunk room actually is back here for all the seating. Or sleeping back in here. So that's where the kids would be. Plenty of sleeping. You just don't have the fourth bunk down there because of the outside kitchen.
All right, and where do mom and dad sleep? You're going to show us the...
Yeah, the bathroom is right here. So you have your bathroom. Of course, we have the antifreeze in there now. This time of year up here, we don't want the units to freeze.
And you're talking about this time of year, people are coming out to buy this kind of thing?
You know, it's amazing, Andrew, because the first day we opened, March 4th here in Ishpeming, it was 7 below when I went by the bank, and we actually sold a trailer that day. 7 below zero. Well, right here you can see the fireplace. Now it's an electric fireplace that you'll find in the campers, which actually throws a little heat, and I don't know if you can feel that blowing out here right now.
Oh, I can.
But
yeah.
it does heat it up. The larger TV in here, it's got the built-in stereo and DVD player, and if you move right past there, you can move into the bedroom where mom and dad would be. And if you close these doors, kind of a neat feature, you can actually spin the TV so mom and dad can watch TV in the bedroom.
So many great features. Now this unit will be on display coming up on this weekend at the Superior Dome, the Boat Sport and RV show, correct?
It will. It's a great showcase out there. We will have 15, 18 units inside that dome, and of course we will be open here mirroring the hours of the show as well, with the exception of Friday night. And of course all of these units can be viewed. We have pictures of all of these on our website at hilltoprv.com, and just a great selection. And that's one of the great things this time of year with people buying. You're never going to have a better selection, and the interest rates have held low.
Okay. All right, Dave, thanks so much for giving us that tour. We're going to take a look at another even bigger unit coming up in the next half hour, so stick around for that. Now we're going to head back to the studio live in Ishpeming this morning. Andrew LaCombe, TV6 News.
Andrew, I got to ask real quick, you're a tall guy, and it looked like I couldn't quite tell, did you have a lot of head clearance while you were in there, or how is it looking for you space-wise?
You know, I had just a couple inches of head clearance here.
Okay.
You know, if my hair wasn't sticking up, it's not sticking up, it's designed that way. But you know, it's just brushing the top, so it's not like hitting my noggin. Are these like 7-foot ceilings, just under 7 feet maybe?
They will vary depending on the brand. They'll vary depending on the brand, and of course, when we go into the next one, you will see that Andrew will have plenty of headroom, even with his height.
You know, I got a sneak preview of that next one. I could not believe the amount of headroom, and that makes a guy like me very comfortable.
Nice. All right. Thanks. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that then. All right. Despite that another winter storm bearing down on us, it is time to start thinking spring and summer camping. We're going to head back out to Ishpeming, where Andrew LaCombe is at Hilltop RV to let us know about some great camping and RV ideas. Andrew?
Hey, Vicki. Okay, first of all, I have to say, you're complaining about these brackets being too complicated. Like, no. The people who, in my experience, people who know the least about basketball usually do the best. So you'll be fine. Just don't overthink it, okay?
Okay.
All right, now, you're probably wondering where I am. I am in the storage space of a fifth wheel, one of the newest models they have here at Hilltop. Look back here. This goes back about 8 feet, and I'm going to climb out of here if I can. And this is a pretty impressive model. Now, you know, earlier Vicki was saying that my head looked a little, well, cramped on top as we climb in here. Now, check out how much room there is here. This is something that Dave was telling me here. It's definitely perfect for people who want to head down south for the winter, because look at all this space in here. And Dave, just tell me about who really would like this model.
Well, go and have a seat, Andrew. These are pretty comfortable chairs.
Yeah.
This is, you know, like for your retired couple that does want to head south and get out of some of this weather, Vicki, this is definitely a coach that they can spend a lot of time in, be comfortable. It has a huge rear kitchen in the back, and then plenty of living space here, and I'm sure Rick probably shot the sofa over there. Also, this unit does have the fireplace and the TV entertainment system up here, and you'll notice that it has the table and chairs versus the booth dinette. Now, if they do want additional sleeping, the sofa does go out into a bed as well.
All right, now as we get a look at that bedroom, you're just going to tell me, you know, something that's really important for your company, just important for anyone in RV, the memories that can be made from buying something that's making this kind of investment.
That's a great point, Andrew. And I like to tell one of my favorite stories is 2 years ago I sold, and it wasn't one of these big campers. It was a fold-down or a pop-up, as people refer it to, and it was a single mother who bought the camper because she wanted to take her kids out to the Grand Canyon. Well, I didn't know at the time if she did it. I saw her just the other day, and she has cancer now, and I was able to ask her how that trip went, and she said all of a sudden a smile came on her face, and I could see everything else went away, and all she had was the memories of that trip when she took her kids out to the Grand Canyon. She said they saw everything out there. They saw buffalo, antelope, and she said the kids just talk about that trip all the time still today. And that's what we sell here, is just family fun where it burns memories into the minds, and we hear that all the time, that people have been camping 30 years ago with their parents or grandparents, and that's what they remember, and they can talk about it vividly, giving specific stories. And that's probably my favorite story recently, is that particular trip right there.
All right, Dave, thanks for sharing that with us. And you know, as we get more of a look around here, and we checked another one out earlier, you're going to have these units and some more on display coming up at the Boat Sport and RV Show this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Superior Dome. So, Dave, thanks so much for giving us a look this morning, and hopefully people are getting to think about summer, or if they want to travel in the winter, they have some ideas for maybe for next year. So,
well, thank you, and take a look around at the rest of this coach.
All right. We'll go get a look, and we're going to send things back to the studio now, live in Ishpeming this morning. Andrew LaCombe, TV6 News.